Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnup Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. And we're talking about Turbo. So thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, subscribing, and super chat. And mainly for supporting your main man, BTM. So before we get to business today, I want to take some time out. It is May 2nd, actually. May is officially the Lupus Awareness Month. And I'm going to take all the super chats I get this month and donate it to the Lupus Awareness Society or a lupus foundation. My wife actually has lupus, so I definitely know the lupus struggles. And it's weird because with lupus, a lot of people don't know or can't see. So people think it's not as bad as it is because you can't really tell people that have it. But doing years of research, I know that it is a very debilitating disease and it is crazy hard to live with. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And all the super chats I get, again, I'll be donating it to the Lupus Foundation of America. But I just wanted to put that out there because it is May. I'll probably start doing that beginning of most of the videos. But anyway, let's get back to business. So it is turbo turn up time. And I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but I told you all you guys had to do was be patient and continue to hold. Get my glove ready and diamond hand. I told you guys in January, in February, in March, when things were falling apart, the prices going down, people were panicking, people were going after YouTubers, people were sending me messages, and I told you then, like I'm telling you now, all you have to do is hold. Turbo will do what Turbo does. Oh, Turbo will do what Turbo does, guys. Just continue to hold and wait for the Turbo turn up time. I told you guys previously, there's too much going on with Turbo to fail, right? I don't want to say it's too big to fail, but it's going to be hard, right? There's too much technology. There's too many people invested in it. There's too many people in the Turbo Toad community. Shout out to the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad Army. Turbo is not just a crypto, it is a revolution, right? So shout out to the Turbo revolutionaries and all the people who continue to work on the project and help push it forward. This hat's flat, right? I want to bend it a little bit, trying to bend it, make it fit better. But I like the sign. That's the only reason I wear it. The actual turbo sign is there. So the ticker sign, actually. But as a whole, turbo cannot be stopped. I've been telling you guys, I come on here almost every day and go live. And for some reason, not everybody tunes in, which is good because my mentor was telling me, don't worry about it. People join, tune in, support you, cool. If they don't, keep pushing. At some point, people will start tuning in or catch up. But a lot of people aren't even aware of Turbo, right? A lot of people hadn't even been brought up to speed with Turbo. So you guys, the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad Army are ahead of the curve, right? We are already rebuilding the crypto community. I haven't said it in a while, but we are pretty far ahead of the average person in crypto and how they understand crypto. So when they do start to migrate over and they do get on Robinhood, guys are not going to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum. They're going to look for something affordable, something they can understand, and something they can support. And one of these cryptos will be meme coins, especially the Turbo Toad for the Turbo Toad turn up, the Turbo Toad revolution, the Turbo Army. As people see inexpensive cryptos, right? They get to understand meme coins. So if Robinhood would ever list Turbo, which I think they are, as soon as Turbo continues to pop, they're going to list it, and people are going to tune in and see maybe we should invest in Turbo, right? Maybe we should get Turbo now and ride it up. Some people are probably going to buy it at the top, but a lot of people are going to start investing in it on the way up, right? There's so much stuff on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. People that are new to crypto are going to be like, what is this yellow toad? What is this turbo toad? I don't know what to invest in. Let's give this turbo toad a try. As long as we keep pushing the narrative and keep creating memes, YouTube videos, Twitter posts, Facebook postings, and Instagram, people will know, people will understand, people will be safe with investing in Turbo Toad token. Let's see, Doc McLovins. Good morning, sir. Turbo was pumping pretty good early this morning. Yeah, you're right. That's why I put in the video. Millions. Put millions on here or billions? Billions. Billion market cap loading. Billions market cap. Billion market. Billions are loading. Billions are nothing. Let's share the BTM channel. Let's go the toad. Thank you, Ken. Definitely share and like the video and comment. I don't care if you comment the word comment. Everybody comment on the video and keep commenting. Just comment, comment, comment. If you like it or don't like it, or you're not entertained, like the videos and comment, guys. I'm trying to get the videos to get more viewers. So the more you comment, the more you like, the more you share and subscribe, the more viewers, and the more we'll get the word out. Because I'm invested in Turbo just like you are invested in Turbo. I'm sure if you're tuning into these videos, you are part of the Turbo Toad revolution, part of the Turbo Toad army, and you're here to Turbo turn up. And that's what we're all here for. So make sure you like the videos, share, and subscribe and comment. There's some weird something on the video. I gotta take some time. I might do that this weekend because it's raining. But I might take some time and go through and take all those comments. In the comment section, somebody puts a lot of video comments about OKC or OKX and what is that? Uh secret phrases or something. Don't use those phrases. Don't even look at those videos. Don't even comment. I need to go back and remove them, but I really don't have any comments, right? I don't know why, but for some reason, nobody comments on the videos. So if you were inclined to go comment, I think I can start cleaning the videos up. I mean, cleaning the comments up. But with no comments, there's really no rush to drop those comments because I don't have any comments on there. But make sure if you get a chance, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you're not already a member, and comment, right? Comment, comment, comment. Even on the what is this? Even on the oh, I'm looking at something. Even in the comments on the live, comment on the live stream, comment. You can just put the word comment up there. Just keep commenting. Keep the algorithm wondering what's going on, right? You can low key, wow. You can low key just comment the word comment and put a fire emoji in the chat if you know where it's at. Or if you're down with the yellow toad, put turbo toad in the comment section in the chat. I guess it's the chat. Is it the chat or in the chat, right? Just trying to get the momentum pumping because Turbo is back, right? Turbo is getting ready to run it back like I've been telling you guys it would. All you got to do is like, share, and subscribe and be patient and continue to hold and comment on the videos, right? I want to get BTM out here where people who don't know about crypto will start tuning in so they can invest in the token, right? I believe in Turbo like you believe in Turbo. Turbo is not just a fly-by-night meme coin. It's not just a money grab or a rug pull or some scammer that's trying to get your money to create another scam, right? This is a solid community, which everyone on the internet says, everyone in the crypto community knows, and everyone in the army supports, right? We're not scamming people. We're not ripping people off. We're not lying to people. We're not creating shady discords or charging people $300 a month to access the discords or charging people for postings. I hear all kind of weird stuff. We are here to help the community. So shout out to Ken. Thanks for commenting. Keep the comments rolling. Turbo strong for sure. And Turbo is a community driven project. There's no VCs. There's no guys in suits in the background drinking scotch and smoking cigars and telling us what to do. There's no bank telling us what not to post and what to post. There's no VP or CEOs is trying to tell you what to do, when to do it, and who to associate with. It's just us, right? The Turbo Toad community and the Turbo Toad organizers and the actual Turbo Toad team. So if you want to get involved, let me know and we can add you to the Telegram and the Discord so you can help grow the Turbo Toad community. So enough of the public service announcement. Let's get to business. If you can see here, this is the Black Tiger Miner BTM Crypto News Network. Trying to keep you guys updated on the crypto event, the crypto ecosystem, and updates in the crypto environment. What up, Joni? What's going on, fam? Welcome to the BTM Crypto News Network. So continue to comment and to like the videos. But let's go to, before we get to Twitter, let's check out the crypto bubble. You can see here, Turbo is up 24.1. Putty Penguin's up 13.7. Dog with a Hat's up 4.2. Giga Chat is up 0.8, I think. Hondo's up 1.5. Mudan is up 4.2. AIZ16 is up 7.1. Swarms is up 2.1. Baby Dodge is up 2.3. Come on, folks, let's help BTM out. Put up some comments. I'm living way up north in Canada and trying to help spread the word. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate that. Really appreciate your support there. I love you guys. Let's continue to push Turbo. AVAX is, I think that's 0.5. Coins up 0.9. Mr. Miggles is up 1.2. Luna's up 3%. Metals up 5. Quant is up 6.3. Brett's up 0.7. BGB is up 1.4. FTT is up 11.9. ZBC ends up 2.4. Tiles up 2.2. Render's up 6.3. Tron is up 0.5. Mog is up 0.6. Neuro is up 4. Casper's up 4. Virtuals is up 8.9. SPX 6900 is up 3.5. Ethereum Classic 1.7 and Farcoin is up 0.4. So as we go forward, this is the holders. Currently, we're at 54,192 holders. And I found this site that I see people using now. Actually, somebody told me about it. I saw they post and I checked with them and they gave me the link to the site. So this is holderscan.com, which I didn't even know was out here, but it's actually pretty cool. Let me see. So it gives you the holders 54,100, which is not the same. Yeah, this is to update this boy. And I'm actually create a login. I don't know yet. I'm still trying it out. But if it does come back, let's see what we got. 54,192. They're saying 54,226. So I think we're gonna break 55,000 this weekend, right? It says 54,230. It says 54,226. Market cap is 389.9 million. Let's go. Last 4 hours. This is the main part. I like the breakdown. The last 4 hours, we added 36 holders. 12 hours, 124. Day, 110. 3 days, 207. In the last 7 days, we added 598 new holders. Holding percent, top 10 holders hold 41%. Top 25 holds 56. Top 50 holds 62. Top 100 holds 68%. And the top 250 holders hold 73%. Because people are talking about uh, rug pull, and it's not possible, right? Even if the top 10 holders sold everything, that's only 40%. So it'll still be 60% of the total users, total holders that are still here. Uh, just checking this information. So this goes by day. So it looks like the 23rd, we lost 71 on the 20. Wait, okay, that's weird because I thought it was done by days. You see if we can go to 30 days. So it looks like here, the 17th, we lost 126 on the 22nd, we gained 98. And you can see the prices going up. I guess some people sold off 77 and 71. I'm not sure if this is the same numbers or not. 23rd, we gained 75 and 60. But if you can see here, as the price went up, we're barely getting people. Then all of a sudden, we started to take off again. Yesterday, we lost 37. Today, we've added 57. That's 24 hours at 110. Let me refresh this real quick. I'm done. Let's check the comments. We are so close to breaking 006 today. Gonna look at that real quick. Let's go, BTM. What up, Bernard? What up, Harlem Fashion? Let me see. Where are we? Where were we? We're here. I'm tripping. Check this out. That's weird. That's really weird. Like somebody's always changing the live, coinciding to when I'm live. But no worries there. Um, Currently Turbo is Number 13, 390.7 milliwatt, up 23%. So the next push up would be over 550 million or 600 million, right? That'll put us in 11th place. Looks like we're pulling away from PopCat. And the next target would be XPX 6900. So let me know what you guys think about that. Where were we? We were here. So this is currently up 24.7 at 0.056. You're right, Harlem. We might push 0.006 today. That would be interesting. Um, so this is 367.1 milliwon, up 0.86 in the last 24 hours. 24.4 in the last 24 hours. 26.9 in the last 7 days, 197.4 in the last 30 days. And look this up. How many cryptocurrencies, especially meme coins, are up 197.4 in the last 30 days? I can tell you now, and save you some time, not that many. Last 90 days up 6.2. For the year, it is up 938.7. I wonder if we can see that somewhere. Doesn't sort by, let's sort by 24 hours. The 24 hours, we got Animoca brands. What? It's weird. I didn't know Animoca brand had a coin. Animoca's up 34. Our Finder coin is up 31. Just a chill guy is up 29. Let's see. I think I was in this before and got out. No, that's something different. Um, Turbo is number 4 among meme coins in the last 24 hours. There's Putty Penguin. There's Vine, Cat and the Dog, the Smoking Fish, Chicken Fish. Oh, wow. A lot of interesting things here. Look at this. So on the 4-hour chart, you can see the RSI is up. The RSI base moving average is also swinging up. We got green candles on the 4-hour. On the 1-hour, looks like we got green candles, and then we have some red pullback. And then we are holding at the 0.056. RSI is up on the 4-hour. RSI base moving average is 67, and the RSI is 64. So on the 15-minute chart, this is the 0.006. We are at the 0.005. Looks like the RSI is coming down on the 15-minute chart. RSI base moving average is also in the 50s. And we'll check the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart's also showing a slight turn up in the RSI base moving average and the RSI as well. And we will see. Wait a minute. Oops. Let me see. Yeah. Have to change these indicators. See what the MACD indicator is showing us on the, what is this? 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, looks like we're building volume. And the MACD crossed. Did it cross today? It's like yesterday. Wait, today. Then we started building volume and we're bouncing around the 0.005 on the 5-minute. On the 15-minute, looks like it's holding strong at the 0.005. And hopefully we'll push up to the 0.006. On the 1-hour, looks like we are coming down It hit the resistance and bounced up, then hit it again. You can see 1 hour MACD is up. Looks like there is a MACD cross, and we're building volume on the 1 hour and on the 4 hour. Looks like we are also on the way up. We pushed past the 005, and we're building volume there as well. And I didn't even hit Twitter yet. Let's go back to Twitter. What up, Sugar Lump Crypto? Wait, Sugar Lump Mary Clarence. Okay. What's going on? Where you guys been at the I got any Caspa videos? I might do a KRC20 video as well today, right? KRC20s look like it's getting some movement again, but we'll see here. Don't forget to sign up for the Black Tiger Miner Twitter page. You see here. Let me see. I'm trying to, dang it, do too much at one time. But thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And on to Twitter. You can see here what will be the Turbo token's price hit by the, what will be, dang it, what will be the price. So it looks like of the 163 voters, around 25 cents is 28.8, 15 cents 27.6, and 50 cent is 25.2. And there's a few optimists with $1. But I don't think it's gonna hit $1. I think it will be pretty cool around 50 to 25 cents. But let me know what you guys think. This is your main man, BTM. This is, I try to tell you all, just be patient. The revolution cannot be stopped. Billions or nothing. You might make that a t-shirt. Billions or nothing. So this morning we were up, I think Ken mentioned that. We were up, either Ken or who was that? Was it Ken? Oh, Doc McLovins. We were pushing up this morning and we're up 25 cents. Here's my name. I'm still Sugar Lump Crypto. Okay. Shout out to Sugar Lump. So 005 up 25%. What are we up now? 25.3. So it looks like we're starting to pump back again. And I want to say, where was that? I was looking at something. Oh yeah, it is here. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's a link somewhere. I cannot remember. This ain't it. There's a link somewhere in here that shows you the actual information. Give me a second here. It's weird. I did it yesterday. I thought it'd be cool and pull it out today, but now I can't remember how to do it. It's some other site that this links you to. But until I find it, it's a link that links you to another exchange, like Protos or something, Protozone, something. I don't know. We'll see if we can get this to ever load again. The thing I do knock about it is this thing loads slow as heck. But let's see if it does load. Is it here? Where I clicked on it somewhere. Clicked on something yesterday and it linked me over to that's weird. No, I can't find it. Here it is. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. So this also gives you insight into turbo. What freak happened here? It also shows us the infamous buying. And this is better, I think, than Dex tools because it is not as resource as intensive, I don't think. So let's see here. Da, 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 da. It doesn't give us category. It does give us categories, actually. It does not actually, does it? So this is somebody bought 1.2, which is 214,000 turbo, 78,000, 15,000, 98,000, 152,000. Slight sell off. Somebody bought 207, 207. Somebody added 9.5 mil won. Somebody else added 3.9 mil won. 1.7 thousand, 74,000, 221,000, 64,000. As you can see, there's a lot of up and down activity lately. Back to Twitter. Da, 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 da. So there goes that turbo again. And this was this morning up 25%. And we seem to be holding most of the day up 25%. This is also the same site. Turbo is killing it. And it is. Just wondering what he reposted to. It's weird. This is Turbo is more than a meme. He's a symbol of joy, hope, and belief in impossible. Dare to dream. The leap starts here. I like this Turbo with wings because I mentioned previously May is Lupus Awareness Month, and he has purple on here, and he's got wings. It's not really a butterfly, but it is actually pretty cool, right? I like that. Shout out to whoever made it. Turbo's boom. Remember, told you a beautiful pump would come. And why is Pepe talking about Turbo? I don't know, but he is right there as well. Turbo to hit 25 cents by the end of the year. Believe it. Shout out to George or Tord. I don't know if I say this guy's name wrong all the time. If I am saying your name wrong, don't get offended. I get everybody's name wrong. It's not personal. It's just me. Almost 54,200 holders. So we did cross over 200 holders. 250,000. 54,000 actually. And in the month, Turbo is up 214%. The Roaring Toady. Go, Turbo, go. Definitely fighting off them bears. If you like it, I love it. What up, Turbo community? The bears wanted to mess around, so let's fire up the grill. Flamethrowers out, excuses gone. We're not here to stay quiet. We're here to make history. Full power, zero chill. Turbo mode activated. Shout it loud. No one stops us. No one slows down the toad. Shout out to the Roaring Toady. This is Turbo City Place where dreams come true. So shout out to the Turbo. I like that meme actually. And this is the bulk of Turbo, right? As long as we're making memes and keeping it pushing, Turbo will continue to pump. No stopping us. Turbo's glorious ascend this year as the undisputed lord of meme coins. will be recorded in crypto history as a sentimental event. So make sure you are like, sharing, subscribing, super chat, and making memes, bro. I'm telling you, when Turbo blows up, everybody's going to run back to Turbo like they're already doing. Remember, a couple months ago, people were saying Turbo was dead. Turbo was over. Turbo's not going to pump again. You missed it. And now look at Turbo back up 25% and continuing to run. This never gets old, seeing Turbo up top on the top gainers list. We spent 3 months on the most mentioned list here on X in the middle of a bloodbath. Now you see why this was so valuable. As soon as the crypto market flipped bullish, Turbo flew. That's what I was telling you guys back then when Turbo was down, right? Just continue to diamond hand. Don't wig out. Don't stress. Just hold on. The view is so amazing up here. You should grab some Turbo and come see this. Going to be amazing when this 005 turns into 50. I know that's right. I think it's going to create some generational wealth. I know it's going to create a heck of a lot of money for me, bro. And I continue to DCA in, right? On the dips, on the red days, pick up what you can, guys. It's not rocket science, right? You know, actually I'm pretty smart. I'm no genius, but I'm telling you guys, right? Stick with what you know and continue to DCA in. Going to be amazing when this 005 turns into 50. Turbo chain, Turbo token, #1 meme coin. I didn't look at the Turbo swap actually. It's a repost. It is a repost. Don't fade the toad. Turbo token, escape the wedge. I've heard Bybit wants money to list Turbo, which is insane because look at our own volume. Whatever fees they're looking for, they would have made way more by now. It's really silly. Turbo token is the meme coin of the cycle. 2025's Dodge and SHIB. Yeah, they're gonna miss out, right? These guys are. I don't know factually if they are asking for fees to list it, but if they are, they're gonna be sadly disappointed when Turbo starts going to the moon and they missed out because they thought they were cool and wanted us to pay to get listed. We don't need to pay to get listed. Turbo is here and Turbo is strong. Troll alert. Fading Turbo, the real Shib Inu. You know, if you know, you know. Turbo crypto memes, Shib Inu. You know Shib ain't trying to fade Turbo. With their, I don't know, weird project. Turbo ignites power. A storm is coming. Stand ready for the rise. Will shake the very core of what you know. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the Army, not the Navy. Shot out to the Air Force and the Space Force because Turbo is mining a node in space somewhere. And shot out to all you Turbo Toad warriors in the Turbo Toad army that continue to hold, right? When people were fudding Turbo, when people were saying Turbo was over, people were saying Turbo is dead, people are saying Turbo is not going to pump. And here we are again. Where are we? Let me see. Can we sort by market cap? So here we are back in the top 15, pushing back to 12. I remember when Turbo was down here somewhere. Actually, right here. Oh, wow. GigaChat's 25? That's weird. Or 24. Toshi is 26. I tried to tell people were selling Turbo to buy Toshi, saying Toshi has a better chance to moon than Turbo. And I told you guys back then, like I'm telling you now, stick to what you know, guys. Stop chasing all these weird uh, memes and new things, right? Dance with who brought you to the party. Don't forget that, right? Don't go down these rabbit holes with stuff that's starting to do a little something and lose your money. I'm here to help you, to guide you through this crypto journey and stick to what you know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, toads and tadpoles. Don't go down these rabbit holes or meeting some guy in the dark alley like, look, I got the new memes. Doesn't work that way. Ascending reality, pixel by pixel, turbo powered by imagination. Stephanus Crypto. Who the F keeps pushing turbo? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't understand how it was manipulated and now all of a sudden it's starting to pump again. But I told you then, if it is getting manipulated, at some point it's going to break through, guys. It's not going to stay down forever, right? You can't keep anything suppressed too long. It's going to find a way, and when it runs, it's going to run all the way up, which I think is what's going to happen soon. It's just a matter of time before everything is back on track and Turbo starts to ascend back up the crypto charts because it's trying to help us rebuild the crypto community. And I say that because it is going to change how people look at crypto, how crypto communities are made, and how people support crypto. Everything is changing. ETH weekly is breaking out 5,600. What do you think Turbo will do? No brainer. So baller, you ball out. One heart, one movement, bound by trust and driven by love. We don't follow, we create. We move as one. We are Turbo. We are strong. I should make a song. I don't know. Turbo is the ticket for financial freedom. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But load the toad and hang on. I'm glad we got in early and I think it's going to keep running up at the 005. We're looking at on the 5 minute chart. On the 5 minute chart, we are, dang it, holding steady at 005. We're building volume. This is the 006. Maybe we'll start to push up. Looks like we're holding that line at the 005 still. My turbo price prediction is 41 cents. Am I smart or am I stupid? Wouldn't say you're stupid, but hopefully 41 cents is what's up. If you like it, I love it. Let's go. That's weird. Just trying to figure out how this guy is changing his time around. He literally moved my time around because I don't want to be live at the same time, and they moved the time around. So I don't know. You tell me what's going on, right? How you live every time I'm going live? Sounds like there's a problem, right? It don't matter to me. I'm still gonna do what I do because we're doing it all live, right? Not gonna scare me out of anything. But thank you for supporting your main man BTM. Thank you for keeping the lights on. It'd be cool if there was a super chat or a what is that called? Message. I think you guys can shoot me Yeah, Cash App. Just trying to keep the lights on Turbo Toad Central. And also, for the super chats, I said earlier, I'm going to use that money and donate it to the Lupus Foundation of America. Since May is Lupus Awareness Month, I want to support lupus and give back to the lupus community. My wife actually has lupus, and people kind of don't understand how lupus is and what it's about. If you do get a chance, look it up and spread the word about the Lupus Awareness Month as well. Let me see. Turbo just skipped the wheel. This is Turbo is on the move again. Let's freaking Toad. Uh, Turbo turn up time. Turbo Army. Everyone doubted. Now Turbo is leading the pack, the top performing crypto. The throne isn't given, it's taken. Live long the king. I like that. Crypto PPS. That's actually pretty awesome. And this is yesterday. Stardom Young with Turbo. Even the littlest fans know a good vibe when they feel it. Hop into the future with the Toad, with winning hearts, one smile at a time. That's what I probably should use in the thumbnail. Turbo's about to blow the roof off. AI's fiercest meme coin is charged. Who's ready to make some noise? Drop a fire chat, a fire emoji in the chat. Is this a chat or is this a chat? So you see here, your main man BTM's here with the fire starter, bro. Call me the fireman. But let's go to some videos. Thanks for joining. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and super chat, and go ahead and comment. Right, the more you comment, the more people get out and watch the videos. Right, the more it stays in the algorithm. So if you get a chance, go ahead and like, subscribe, and super chat. Just looking at, remember I showed you a couple weeks ago, there were hardly any people making turbo videos. Now all of a sudden, turbo pushes up 50%, and everybody and their mom's making turbo videos again, right? Right? Like, go back and check the lives. Turbo is standing strong. The turbo is standing strong. Wow. What? While update in 2025, turbo crypto holder strong race to the moon. Turbo price prediction. Invest trade with Jacks. Yeah, you see everybody and their mom's making turbo videos again, which is cool because that means we are back live and we are back pumping. So let me see. I missed the discount. Do we have this one on? Trying to see if I got this video. Wait, is that this one? Once it stops. Once it stop. Okay, that is this one. All right, so let's start with my main man, the trading sniper, and see what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about one and only turbo coin, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Practically, I love this coin. I cover this coin every single day. I have so much faith and optimism that this meme coin will do well this cycle. But you know what? I do want to talk about a few things regarding this coin and just the markets overall, because you guys have to know something, okay? So practically, we've seen Turbo over the last couple of days. I mean, I guess kind of like 10 days, 10 days ago, more or less, it pumped up really, really hard. It has slowed down the last couple of days as expected because, I mean, you cannot just carry that momentum all the time. Even though it was short lived, it was probably like the best couple of days we have seen from any kind of coin in the market. I mean, literally, we were the number one pumped coin in the top like 2 or 300, which is absolutely fantastic. Speaking about that, we are currently ranked 145. Now, I do believe very, very highly and very, very likely that we will be probably pushing for the top 70, top 50 spot in our peak. We have to remember we are not going to be the only coin that will be getting pumped during altcoin season, right? You got to also remember that meme coin narrative is one of the strongest, but there's also, AI, real world assets, there's a couple of other strong ones. So, Turbo will have a great altcoin season. That is inevitable. But you got to remember a lot of coins will also have a pretty good altcoin season at the bare minimum. So we will be paying attention to the ranking, right? We can see right now we are 340th. Oh, sorry, 340 million in volume. We have 170 million volume, 340 million market cap. We can see that the holders have actually dipped down by roughly 50, I would say. Now, I don't really care about this, right? We've seen holders go down here and there every couple of days, every couple of weeks. We lose some holders, but the general trend is up. The general trend is up. And, my bias is that, some people see things slowing down with Turbo and they probably just got scared and they cashed out, right? Maybe people bought a little bit higher. Maybe people were around break even. Maybe people bought near the bottom and said, hey, you know what? That was the pump. That is it. And you know what? At the end of the day, you're allowed to do what you want to do, right? As of right now, Turbo, right? Turbo is kind of consolidating in a range. Consolidation, ladies and gentlemen, is practically when something goes sideways. We can see that Turbo, right? If we draw this up very, very nicely for you guys, more or less is ranging between 0.0041, you say even 42 to 0.0056. Roughly, that is the main range where Turbo is going right now. Now, I still personally think Turbo will dip a little bit lower. Yes, we did see Bitcoin pump, right? I did think Bitcoin was going to have a better pullback, but it just ultimately didn't, right? After this daily close, this was a pretty weak daily close. And we can see the next day, it just went from 94,000 practically all the way up to 96,500. And it is currently at 97,000. So we can see that it is trying to, continue going up. Bitcoin itself will probably, but highly likely, start reversing around the 98K mark. The thing is, right, we are super bullish right now, right? We are starting to lose momentum, but, we are still super bullish. I personally do want to see a better fundamental pullback, not really for myself or to get more entries, but for people that have missed the, prime opportunities. They won't get prime opportunities, but they still get great, great prices. So, for me, that is what I really want, right? Even if we go up here or down here, it doesn't matter, right? More or less, I want to see some type of correction before we go up so you guys can have another chance in getting great prices for your meme coins, for Turbo, for other coins. But here's the thing, people, right? And this is what I want to talk about, right? And I'm going to show you other pairs, and you're probably like, why are you showing me this? This is relevant, okay? So I'm going to show you gold. And the reason why I'm showing you gold is because we can see, right, if we go on something like a 4-hour, once things kind of start recovering, right, we can see that we overall for gold had this. We had some double tops here, bottoms kept going higher and higher. We can see once gold's kind of started to recover, there was never actually like a big fundamental pullback. It was just all in the relative zones. And that was enough for gold to just kind of keep pumping. We could see, right? Gold goes down, gold goes up, retest something off this relative zone, off pretty much this, right? This area becomes a nice, good zone here. We have a pullback to go higher. boom, and we just kind of go until we start really slowing down. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because once things do start to get going, they don't really have to pull back that much. And we can see it in gold, right? We can see in gold that, even it going a couple hours sideways here was just enough for it to continue to pumping up, a little bit of a pullback off of this zone to then continue pulling up higher. Yes, eventually we did have, a big dip over here but at the beginning of April, but then we can see not too long after, gold was just shooting up as if it just got launched from a catapult. So we can see, right? Um, Once things do recover and do start pumping, they will start going by really fast. And that is going to be the same thing for Bitcoin. That is going to be the same thing for other altcoins. And that is most definitely going to be the same thing for Turbo. So, why I'm telling you this is because if you do see buying opportunities or prices you are happy with, right, just simply buy it. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, right? But, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, once things do start speeding up, they may not have these bigger fundamental pullbacks, right? They might not be coming back to very big key levels. Now, in this particular context, I still think we will hit this key level, but there will be a point where we won't really be pulling back to key levels and we'll just kind of trade off relevant zones, right? We'll break through something, we'll have a little bit of a pullback, sideways movement for a couple hours, couple days, never get full big pullbacks, and then we will just continue going up, 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 up. That is how, you know, that is how fast things can get in this market, right? Now, I don't think, like I said, we're still at that stage yet, but maybe who knows? If once Turbo gets to this price, there might not be a big fundamental pullback, right? We might go like this, do whatever, and then just kind of continue going up higher. So, I'm just saying it now in advance that get ready because crypto moves in bursts. Okay, crypto moves in bursts. Bitcoin moves in bursts, Turbo move in bursts, the hype moves in bursts. People are all over the place, happy, super, super, super happy that Turbo is pumping and pumping and pumping. Things slow down. They get worried. Some people leave. Some people, start creating agendas saying this and that. But I'm just saying that is just how it is, right? Like I said, talked about holders. I expect holders to be rising super, super fast once the markets are consistently green, and especially a little bit before altcoin season till pretty much after altcoin season, just for a little bit. That is going to be the main prime area where we're going to be increasing in holders, hundreds of holders a day, thousands of holders a day. And you're going to see, you guys will all see. The one thing I do want to end off this video is pretty much just, looking at, the Turbo hashtag, seeing what people are saying. Now, I didn't really look at anything, so all this could be rubbish, but we can see there is a lot of people, saying optimistic things. And we can see this Matty Boy guy, shout out to you because your first name's also Matt, just like mine, also does something similar, right? Squiggly lines, but still relevant. We can see huge demand zone from Turbo right over here. And you can see small pullback, pump, bigger pullback and pump, right? So more or less, right? More or less. Remember, we are people that just have experience in the markets with trading, with whatever it is, but it doesn't necessarily mean, right, that we know 100% what's going to happen on the micro move. Okay. So yeah, we can see some, like I said, overall optimism, right? There's nothing new from Turbo really worth sharing today, from Turbo themselves. So that's why I'm just here looking at community, comments. We see all optimistic, right? Oh, shout out to me. We see Turbo animations. That was what we love to see. And yeah, Turbo shoes, right? This is excited. I will definitely cop a pair when they come out. And what is this? Turbo Mario? Yeah, look. So this is cool, right? Imagine if Turbo was in Mario, obviously that would be next level. But you know what? Never say never. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers?
So shout out to the trading sniper. Moving forward, this is Ben Crypto. Let's see what he has to say.
Welcome to the channel. I started covering Turbo about 2 weeks ago. This is my 5th video on the project. I plan on doing many more because this is one of the best communities.
And like I mentioned, guys, as the price pumps, right? We start getting charts like this. Let me see, where is it? chart start looking like this, people will be interested, right? People are going to start coming over to Turbo. You can see here on the day chart, we've been pumping, kind of came down a little bit, but came back up. And let me see, volume wise, looks like things are, well, somebody added 247K. Somebody added 135, 9.3 million Turbo, 9.3 million Turbo. Let's go. What up, Roaring Toady? Thanks for joining. It is Turbo times. Let's see what this guy's talking about.
As mentioned. And if you've been here before, then drop a comment down below. Say hi in the comment section. I love seeing familiar faces. Let's dive right into the price action. So we're at about 315 million market cap currently. Turbo has been trading between the 300 million and 400 million channel for about exactly a week, since April 23rd or so. That is normal when conferences are going on. Right now, Token 2049 in Dubai is going on. So sometimes you see the whole market, particularly meme coins, when they're making an appearance at the conference, it will pump in the weeks ahead of time. There's excitement, there's anticipation. Then when the conference is going on, you tend to see flat market action because it's just very chaotic. It takes a while for the market to process were these announcements that were made, did they live up to the hype? Were they disappointments, etc.? Then afterwards, depending on the quality of partnerships and developments and announcements that were made, the market can either go up or down. It usually goes up, but we shall see. And Turbo was there at the event, or they are there right now. Here's the big guy just working at the L Bank official party at the Bohemia Beach Club, the iconic Bohemia Beach Club. Here he is working on some, just kind of creeping on some fans. Here he is posing for the camera. So I'm not sure if he was actually talking to people, but he made an appearance. Now, I always like to keep pulse on which sectors in crypto are hot at any given time, because sometimes a coin will have no news whatsoever and it's pumping just because its sector is hot. That is how the crypto markets move. So to get that news, I go to CoinGecko and then I sort by categories right here. So Turbo, obviously, first and foremost, is a meme coin. We can see this number right here. Meme coins are up 3.6% on the week, which, looking at the other sectors, it's pretty much right on par. So meme coins aren't especially hot on the week. They're not especially weak. They're just performing status quo. But Turbo is also an artificial intelligence coin. Now, the AI sector is up 11.5% on the week. As you can see, it's outperforming pretty much every other sector. So AI coins are hot. Turbo is the first AI meme, and that's going to explain the sector being hot, a little bit of why Turbo pumped 7 or 8 days ago. Now let's hone in on the meme coin sector even further. So we're going to sort by market cap on the right here. So there is Turbo, 310 million. It's kind of developing a little bit of a rivalry with Popcat. You got a frog, you have a cat, different chains, Solana and ETH, but they are close, 368 million versus 310 million. Turbo is a ways to go to catch up to SPX. That's the other ETH coin at 518 mil. But Turbo has officially passed SNEC on Cardano. It has long passed Mug. It has long passed Baby Doge. It has long passed GigaChad, and it recently passed Melania. Now, the Turbo Team 2-year anniversary Twitter space was on Tuesday. I listened to a recording of it. I already summarized in my last video what was said, but if you didn't hear, basically, not too many technical announcements were made. They did say the children's book, which has been out for almost a year now, they're going to start to work with influencers to promote that. It is an Amazon Kindle book with pictures and all that kind of stuff. What else did they say? Otherwise, they just kind of passed the mic around to the community, to the partner projects. Teams hardly even talked about themselves too much, just great vibes, making sure everyone else gets a chance to talk. That sort of selfless attitude kind of, it's, represents the project right there. And I like, they really passed the mic around quickly and efficiently. The organizational skill set they had in running this space, which is rarer than you think, that kind of, just shows how they run this project and why it has been successful as kind of a company, you could say. Let's check out the latest memes. So here we have Stardom Young with Turbo. Even the littlest fans know a good vibe when they feel it. Here's Turbo playing with a little toddler, training him on the Turbo brand. Even the tiniest Turbo toads dream of becoming great astronauts. Here we are, Turbo catching dreams of becoming a millionaire meme coin trader. And then sometimes the littlest things bring the greatest joy. Turbo embracing freedom with every step. So all the memes tie in with just, uplifting, bringing the whole space up, dreaming big, forward progress, positivity. And that's it for this Turbo update video. So whether you are new to this channel or not, drop a comment down below. Say hi. I love hearing from you guys. I'll be back later in the new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.
So as you can see, there are
Yo, what is good, my
more new influencers that are joining Turbo. Like this guy says he's only been doing it for 2 weeks. That's interesting. This is continues to show why it has massive potential. But I saw, let's run this quick. It's only a minute or two. Yeah, let's do this real quick.
Back to invest and trade with Jack. Let me move this box a little bit more professional. We're going to go over Turbo. We talked about Turbo pushing up in a wave 5. That's exactly what we're seeing from the last video. We're up 30% in the last 24 hours. If you're a big fan of Turbo, make sure to subscribe and I'll do regular updates. We're sitting at 0.0058. We're up 30%. Market cap 403, 24-hour volume is 310 million. Let's hop into the chart. So we are looking for Turbo to push up in a wave 5 after seeing a nice 3 waves to the upside. So what you may be looking at, of course, this can also be the top. Oh, hold on a second. This can also be the top of the wave 3. And then you pull back right here in a wave 4 before seeing continuation up in a wave 5. Let me just quickly adjust this to make sure the targets are correct. So what we'll be looking for is a push up towards the 50%, which is sitting at 0.0078, and the 61.8, which is pushing up at 0.0090, and above that we have 0.011, which is a 78.6. Any break above the 3 can complete the 5, but your normal target zone to look for is up in between the 50% and the 61.8. So that's what you're looking at for Turbo. Turbo is moving while everything else is sleeping. SPX is moving a little bit, but the rest of the market is completely asleep. So we'd love to see it for Turbo. Make sure to smash up that like button if you're a big Turbo investor. If we look at our next chart, we had the bullish cross already on the daily. It's looking really good. We're pushing up towards that weekly resistance here of about 0.06856, which is that local high.
So shout out to investing with Jack. Let me see. Let's check out Crypto Now or Never.
And hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it. All right, so as you guys can see, over the last day, Turbo has actually had a very strong breakout. Turbo is finally back over a $400 million market cap. It's at $402 million currently. And if you come down here and look at the transactions, there's been a lot of decent sized buys recently. There was a wallet that bought 239,000 worth, a wallet that bought 109,000 worth. There are a lot of bigger wallets that are starting to load up on Turbo. And a lot of them you can't see because they're on centralized exchanges. But if you look at Turbo and CoinMarketCap, the volume is spiking again. It's back up to 303 million and it's up 250% in the last day. And just in the last day, from a price action standpoint, Turbo's up close to 28%. This is the kind of stuff we love to see. Turbo is showing a lot of strength. And what's fascinating about this is if you look at their X account, there still is not any major news that has come out about Turbo. It's not like they got some major listing that is causing a huge spike. This is just simply the community showing how strong of a project Turbo actually is. And the reason this is also awesome to see is because if you look at Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin has had a nice breakout. It was over 97,000. But if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum is still not even back to $2,000 a coin. So the fact that Turbo is already back over a $400 million market cap is crazy. That's the kind of thing you'd probably expect if Ethereum was at like 2,500, 2,600, or at least retesting the 200-day moving average right here. So again, just understand the amount of strength that you are seeing right now from this project. From a technical analysis standpoint, in theory, this flag would have a measure move to around 0.0082. So we'll see if Turbo can actually hit that level. When you zoom out, what's very important is to see that Turbo has gotten back above previous resistance. You can see that 0.0028 used to be a very strong support level. However, we then broke beneath it. And then we got rejected off of it, and now we're back above it. So Turbo has excellent volume right now, and it looks great from a technical analysis standpoint. You do always have to remember, though, that Turbo is going to be connected to Bitcoin and Ethereum. As much as I love seeing Bitcoin break out right now, do understand that we are still extremely overbought on the stochastics. It is rare for Bitcoin to have a super explosive move when this is the case. So don't be shocked if we see an eventual pullback to the 200-day moving average. This would make perfect sense from a technical analysis standpoint. Not to mention next week there's an FOMC meeting, so do understand that next week could be very volatile. Again, right now, though, we do look very good. But that's about it for Turbo today. If you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early like Turbo, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. We've been making huge gains in here this entire bull run. My Discord's around 1 year old and we've already called 6 different 200x
So shout out to who's that? Crypto Now or Never. Who is this? This guy.
We've talked about it, I don't know, probably 50 plus times at least on the channel. We're seeing the trading volume 322 million, market cap 399 million. The trading volume is almost equivalent to the market cap. Maybe like a week ago, I think I put a tweet out and I was like, wow, it's crazy that the turbo trading volume is like a quarter, or I think it was half of the market cap. Now it's very close to almost the full market cap. Double zeros 5.7 at the time of this video. We look at the last month for turbo, it's up 210%. Again, it was only really a matter of time. I think anyone that's holding turbo kind of knows and understands what they're holding and has kind of understood that the entire time during this massive downward trend in the market, right? But this is looking very, very healthy right here over the last year. Again, it was not that long ago, less than 6 months ago. Turbo was at a penny 0.013 at that time. So obviously, this downward trend here, a lot of people got out. I think a lot of people got in as well. And then the holder count really since I don't say the beginning of March has just really, really exploded. We look at the holder count for Turbo 54,193. I mean, imagine the buying pressure when this is at 60,000, 75,000, 100,000 holders, which I do think it's going to happen very, very soon, in my opinion. Like, I think maybe by the end of the year, I think we could see north of 75,000 holders without question. Probably north of 80,000 holders, to be honest, by the end of this year, if not sooner. But we look at just even a short amount of time, you know, week to week, Friday, April 25th, 53,658. Now it's at 54,193. So again, over 500 new holders in just a week. People are buying Turbo, right? They understand kind of where it sits as a meme coin in this market. It is currently trending number 2 on coin market cap, and I mean, I don't know why it's not number 1. I don't know what Ask Noel is, but $315 million in trading volume, $391 million market cap is second on the trending cryptos on coin market cap. If we look at the meme coins, it's easily, I think, the most highest performing meme coin over the last 7 days for sure. Up 26%. I guess AI16Z is up a little bit. The AI meme coins doing well, but as far as just like, I mean, I don't know how many holders AI16Z has, but Turbo up 26%, 27% over the last 24 hours, just absolutely ripping. I think it's only a matter of time before it, passes ApeCoin, obviously. And then again, when it did reach those all-time highs back in December, the market cap was, or actually, let's go to the year. Market cap was almost at 879 million. So if it gets to that billion market cap range, obviously it's going to absolutely go crazy, and it'll be north of 2 cents, I believe, at that point. But I mean, this has to just really, really be exciting people here, seeing this trading volume up 276%, almost the equivalent of the entire market cap. Now, if we do go back to the 1-year chart, and I've talked about this in previous videos, and then we compare the 1-year chart to Ethereum, you can see the vast similarities in these charts. Right now, Turbo is sitting on top of Ethereum, is going to need Ethereum to rip, and Turbo is doing this right here over the last month, doing this, which is obviously very healthy. It's doing this type of chart with Ethereum, obviously not necessarily following suit, although it is doing better, right? Imagine when Ethereum really pivots and the market conditions really flip, and we see Ethereum get north of 3,000, north of 3,500 again. It's gonna be crazy for Turbo, in my opinion, at least. And we talk about Turbo with Pepe's current market cap, which is 3.7 billion, 5 cents.
Okay, guys, it's your main man BTM here, and I just wanted to go ahead and start shutting it down. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing, subscribing, and super chat. And don't forget, we are collecting monies for the Lupus Awareness Foundation. All the proceeds from the donations, I'll donate to the Lupus Awareness Foundation. So let me know what you guys think. And thanks for joining. And thanks for supporting BTM. Thank you for helping me keep the lights on. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay weird. And as I'm going out, remember to stay dangerous. Miner out.